Hello everybody and welcome to my studio. Today I am going to do some collages in this little moleskin. It is a moleskin planner. This one is from 2017. I actually started working in this last year for Draw Riot's her daily prompts, and I was doing a collage for each of the prompts. If I can get it open, I was writing what the prompt was on the little calendars up front, and then, doing the page for it inside. And for some reason or another, on April 3rd, I just quit working in this. So it's been sitting in my studio for a year now. Today's April, 10th? It's the 11th. Excuse me. It's the 11th. Today's April 11th. So this has pretty much just been sitting unused and unloved in my studio now for a year. I kind of saw it a few days ago. Whenever I was moving things around in my studio last week, and of course the 100-day project just started up on April 3rd, and in the past I have kind of tried to do it. One year I did little decorated game piece cards. I don't think I got very far, so this is it's just a card from a game. I have tons of cards from games, and I was just doing artwork on them. I was doing collage and mixed media pieces, and then last year I was doing a photo a day that I then was altering in a photo app, and neither one of those I've ever made it through the 100 days. It just gets hard as soon as summer vacation comes and we go out a lot with the kids, and it was just hard, and I've always stopped. So I'm going to try again this year, and I don't know how far I'll get, but I thought that since I already had this little journal, and funny enough, the day that I had stopped was April 3rd, which happens to be the day that the 100-day project starts. So this page, I had already had something on it from last year. This paper was on there, and then there's like a telephone that's underneath here, and I didn't really care for the page, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to cover it up and start on April 3rd as far as the dates in here for the 100-day project. So yesterday I took my art bag with me, my art bag that I just shared a video for yesterday. I took this with me in the car in the parking lot when I went to pick up the kids, and I just started going through my bag here of images, and I pulled out, I just started pulling out some things that I thought would work for a page. I had seen these two were in this bag that I have of more images. A lot of these are the pages from, let me see if I can find one, from desktop calendar pages. I don't know if I have any big ones. Excuse me. From these, I had gotten one of the desktop calendars. I think I got this from Books A Million. I don't remember. It's obviously been a few years since I got it. I always get them on clearance in February when all of the calendars go on sale. And I grabbed this one because it just had a lot of really pretty outdoor pictures. So a lot of those pieces of these, excuse me, are in here. If I had used part of the image on another page, I always keep the bits and pieces and use them to, create. I just can't throw them away because usually they have lots of pretty colors on it. So actually these right here, this strip right here and this strip right here are both from one of those calendar pages, and if you look at it closely, I don't know if it'll focus, It's actually a seascape. So this is the sky, and there's the ocean. So that's why I keep those little strips of paper, because sometimes they're fun just to add on to build for your collage. So for some reason, I just wanted these together. I think it is probably more the color choices. I just like the way the colors look together, because this is the forest and that's the ocean, and you know, I mean, I guess realistically it doesn't really make sense, but that's okay, because you know what, it doesn't matter, it's my collage. So but it ended up working perfect to go on this this image here, which is just cut from a magazine. So this is for April 3rd, and then this one is for April 4th. This is, well, let's see if I can find one. It's one of these cards from a Cocoa Daisy kit. This goes, they have the elements in little clear plastic little envelopes, and a lot of times the paper matches the kit, and why would you throw that away? So this was the name of the kit for that month. So that is what this is one of the Cocoa Daisy little just pieces, and then just a cutout picture from a Flow magazine and a Tim Holtz die cut, and then this is just a scrap of pattern paper. So I just kind of liked the way that they looked, and that's what I did. What I think I'm going to do for the 100-day project then is just 100 days of simple collages. I don't want to do anything crazy. I don't want to spend a lot of time fussy cutting things out. A lot of these, some of them are pretty detailed. There's one in here that, you know, I mean, I don't want to do things where it's going to take a lot of time. I just want it to be simple, like this one. This one, I cut out all of those roots and all the branches. So I just want to focus on, you know, doing something every day, which is what the project is all about. So I think what I'm going to do now is, it's 8:16 in the morning. I need to leave the house at 9 o'clock, so I've got about 45 minutes. I've got my little bag here of images, and I have this one that just has some stuff. Then I've got my big bag full of images, and I've got a fiction book here if I want to try to find some found word. This jar right here has things that I've already clipped out. I don't know if I'm going to put found word on all of them. I'm just going to kind of go with the flow and see. So I need to just start using this stuff, and I'm hoping that just since I'm trying to keep it simple, that this will be something that I can easily do every day, even if we go out of town or just somewhere for the weekend, or we like to go just visit local areas, local lakes and parks and things like that during the summer. So this would be, all I need to take would be this and a glue stick, and I could actually just work on pages. So that's why I'm trying to keep things super simple. So I think what I'm going to do then is just go through what I have here and try to put together the pages to get caught up. Today is April 11th, so I've got a few pages that I'm going to try to work on, and then hopefully after that I will be able to just kind of keep up with it and stay caught up, and maybe for once finish the 100 days. I really want to get this journal filled up. It is super chunky. I don't know if it's even going to survive, if the binding will. Excuse me, I might have to end up cutting the binding or something, because by the time I'm finished, this is going to be huge. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get started and hopefully get a few pages done. I've got a little bit over half an hour to do some work before I need to go run some errands. So yeah, we'll see what we get done. Bye.